Hi chums, I'll show you what's going on here now. I showed you the frame earlier and the plastic up. Well, I've got the frame now onto the wall. Now it's anchored onto the wall with big Fisher's fixings, and when this house ever is needed to get knocked down, they'll not have big trouble knocking this wall down. But what you can see here is they've brought this membrane here. This membrane here comes down and across the floor here, and they've got this wall sitting, a stud wall sitting in its own vapor barrier, so it means that water can't get up these here, okay? And then what will happen is then they'll overlap the plastic and bring that across the floor over to the door to the vapor barrier underneath. Now all this stuff here has been set up. This board here at the top, that's for putting the pelmet on after the the curtain rail thing, okay? And then down here, these two, go back a bit so you can actually see. These two down here, this and this, those are for the brackets for the radiator. And basically what they're doing is they're fixing this wall tight against that wall and these two walls here. So when they put the plasterboard on, nothing's going to move. So there's been a couple of hours work just in that to make sure it's all square. You can see where they've used pieces to fill out. See the walls, you can see the walls here. The walls here are like, they're bowed out. So they're having to square this new wall to the old wall. So they're having to put in wee fillets and everything to keep it right. And you can see them all down here. There's a whole row of them over here somewhere. Yeah, you can see wee fillets in here. Where, if I go in there. Can you see that? Yeah, wee bits of wood in there. They've done this all over the place to try and get this wall square. So whenever they put their plasterboard on, they know the plasterboard's gone on square, and then they can work from that and get the boards up. So that's where we are now, starting to take a bit more shape. But this is basically a real belt and braces type job here, because they want to make sure there's never damp comes through. There's no damp in that wall. The only damp was over in that wee corner, but that they found the cause was the joist touching the wall plate. So that's out now, so that can't happen anymore. But just in case damp ever did start to rise or anything, it can't come forward into the house. Somebody asked me about insulating. We're not going to insulate this because we'd lose too much space, but the walls here are about a foot thick. They're solid walls, and then this is going to cause, we're going to have a cavity here when they put the plasterboard on. So that'll act as a cavity, and it'll be fine, because this is actually a very easy house to heat because of the solid walls. So there you are. So that's the latest update. Them boys are out getting smoke and a wee break so that I can get my video done. Okay, all the best now. Bye bye.